Hey guys, Mona from My Limited Me here. I am back with a new Plan With Me video, this time for the March setup for my Hobonichi cousin Avec. And this is going to be pretty straightforward. The video is not sped up at all, so as I said before, that might make it a little bit more boring than what it has to be, but it's pretty much the process. It also means that setting up a monthly setup doesn't take more than 10 minutes if you have whatever you need for it. I even go back and put in some stuff that I was missing from my February monthly at the end of the video because I got some spare time, which should say a lot. These are my weeklies so far. This is the current week and the next one. And I will be doing the weekly setups for the weeks in March soon, I hope. But this is just for the monthly spread. And I've always done this in a green theme for some reason. And I know it's probably very cliche, but I like the lucky leprechaun clover theme for March. Don't know, makes me uh, in a good mood. It's the transition from winter to spring, sort of. Somewhat feels like. So I like to do this just the same way I normally do yellows for April. Haven't decided on that yet, but that's something that's been a standard for me. So this is what I went with for the March kit. March is also a very birthday heavy month in my family. For some reason, 90% of the people in my family were born in March. So I've got a few dates to put down, and I probably forgot some that I have to go back in and put down later. But for now, this should do. Um, so yeah, what you're seeing here is I actually had a miscut on this kit. Luckily, it's the first one I printed, so it's an easy fix. But it just means that the bottom washi for the right side wasn't cut out, so I end up cutting that out with the scissors a little bit later. But other than that, this kit is super simple and I love how it looks. The month of March, just as the month of February, is very perfect in a way because it starts on a Monday and this month, February, it also ends on a Friday, which gives you the whole bottom row as a free space to do whatever you want. And March has the right page bottom as a free space. So I thought I would make that a box you could write in. So it's decorative, but it does give you the option to write in it if you want to. I'll probably be doing that. So, and well, just as I did for February, even though I made it a little bit late for February, I've made some matching boxes to go with the kit. It's obviously optional, but I love having boxes in the right size for the monthlies, some for birthdays, some for uh, lessons, appointments. I have written in pencil, and I noticed after I took the pictures for this video, I actually noticed that I haven't taken that away. But I wrote down for the last day of March that I have a different kind of work day that I need to remember. So I normally don't mix work and personal planner, but in this case, it's something I really need to be aware of. So I have it in both planners. I probably should have erased the pencil, but of course I can do that afterwards. So yeah, this is pretty much how easy the setup is. It is nothing else to it. Um, I'm just going to go in and put some decorative stickers for the birthdays and work and guitar lessons and all that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I also do the same for the missing notes for February, because I haven't gone in and written on those. Well, I didn't. Uh, I hadn't done that while I was filming this video. February is looking pretty much filled out now, which looks a lot better, I have to say. And it has also been a strange month so far, because we've got some changes up and down in the how should I put it, the how strict our I don't want to call it a lockdown, because we're not in a lockdown per se, but we're a lot more restricted, and that's been lifted uh, somewhat last week and some more this week, luckily. But we've had some changes in the, especially the daycare, schools, and work environments. So I've tried to document that throughout the weeklies, not so much the monthlies. So as you can see, in February, I'm missing a few things. So I'm going back in and putting that down. And I will also go in and mark how the level of strictness we've been having, because I like to have that at a glance, just to see how the year has been. So I will probably go in and do that, because especially the daycare and schools, they are working in like traffic lights system, which means we've got green, yellow, and red codes to go by. And until last week, we were on code red, which means reduced opening times at the daycare, and it also means that it's a lot more strict whether or not you can work at the workplace, or you have to work from home if you can, and stuff like that. So yeah, special times we're living in, I have to say. But it is what it is. We can't change that, so we just have to live with it and make the best out of it. And I think it is important to, at least for me, it is important to document how things work, how they are. And I think it's important for the generations to come as well, to be able to see how we went from, well, what was before the pandemic, and how it's being during the pandemic, and well, how it will be after. Hopefully, we will go back to some sort of normality, but the odds are we will have to deal with some of this stuff permanently, or at least for a long time. So I think it's important to document things like that in some sort of way. When it comes to my daily pages, I'm not showing them in the video. I have been doing some, but I am not gonna say that I've been awesome at keeping up with it, because I find it hard to be consistent at it. I've written the important things. I have gone in and written down a summary of my daughter's birthday day, for example. That's important to me. The day we had the celebrations with the family as well. Again, uh, we can look back and see how a birthday of a 4-year-old was when COVID made it impossible to make everyone meet at the same time, for example, which is very strange. And luckily for me, my daughter doesn't know better. That's all I can say. And I hope that changes over time. So yeah. Um, and I just went on rambling today, so I'm actually almost, not going to say out of time, but pretty close enough. I have no idea how this is going to sound, because I'm using a different mic this time. I'm hoping it sounds good, because the noise cancelling is supposed to be better than what I had, but it might sound a little bit more compressed. I'm hoping it's not too annoying to listen to. So yeah, I hope you guys like the setup. If you like the video, leave a like. Very, very much appreciated. I'm going to do something new this time, if I can get the time to talk about this, and that is I, I would love to see some of you engage in the video. So if you've got something to comment, whatever it is, I don't care what it is. I just love to hear from you. I mean, I've got almost 140 subscribers, so I should notice that in some kind of way. And I'd love to hear from you. So leave a comment, anything at all. And if you do, I'll pick a random comment and I'll send you guys a sticker sheet for free. One of the comments for this video within the first 3 days after I put it up. Trying something new, hoping to get a little bit of engagement. Might not work, but hey, who knows? Consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. And yeah, I talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.